Hello, my beautiful people. Hi, thank you so much for coming back to this beautiful channel. I know it's been long since I last uploaded, but guess what? You know, things happen, ups and downs, but I'm back stronger than before. This is Shamie vlog, of course, and guess what? This is not our usual environment, but I'm going to introduce you to someone special. Boom! The beautiful one and only.
Auntie Jackie from Auntie Jackie's Diaries. Thank you very much for coming to Shamie Vlogs.
You're most welcome.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Each time I'm on somebody's YouTube channel, I get a bit like, oh, starstruck, and what am I going to say? So yeah, and I get tongue-tied as well. So, but yeah, welcome to Shamie Vlogs YouTube channel. Welcome.
Yeah, guys, please check her out on her YouTube channel and Diaries and Aunt Jackie's Diaries. Yeah, I'll leave it in the description box. Guys, guess what? She always mentions me everywhere. Most of those videos I've watched.
Yes.
She always talk about me. So this is the Shamie.
You know, yeah. when I make lean through Shamie Vlogs. Yeah, so this is it. And every time she's on a live and I'm around, I'm like, hi Shamie.
Yeah.
With her beautiful smile.
Yeah. Guys, this is Aunt Jackie.
Born and bred Muri Kabale.
Guys, you know the vlogs in Kabal. I enjoyed Kabal. I enjoyed the Tuli.
I had a water drinking Tuli there. Yeah, seen that. But I'm waiting to I take her, then I'll take her down also to Chisoro.
Please, when?
And I give her umuramba no. Oh, udwadwa. I'll give her udwadwa.
Aunt Jackie, I love the road.
You're coming.
When? Just tell us when. Me and Lynn were ready.
We are going to Chisoro because anybody who has never been to Chisoro, honestly, and I'm not saying this because no munya fumbira. The views of Chisoro.
The views.
Every time I go there, even me who is like, again, I'm saying born and bred there, I can never get enough of them. It's like, wow. And I think people think that, it is beautiful.
But that's the truth.
It is beautiful. So,
even the roads themselves.
The winding roads. And these guys are seeing the roads when they're like, now, hey,
yeah.
Nowadays, we'd leave Chisoro in the morning, get to cover in the evening.
Because you are just stopping on every beautiful...
No, the road was so bad. Full of big rocks. And so I bet, now that I'm a driver, they were going about 10 miles an hour. Would leave in the morning, 6 in the morning, arrive cover at 6 in the evening.
Guys, right now the roads are very beautiful actually.
2 hours.
Beautiful, only that what can delay you is you stopping to see the beautiful sceneries.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because the last time I did, I stopped. I was like, stop. So now I'm going to go there as a YouTuber and maybe I'll document it properly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with her. You know me, everything, moving, fun, I'm always in. Yeah, so Aunt Jackie, how has been life in Uganda?
So Uganda is beautiful. I'm at peace in Uganda, but it can be challenging. And every time I say this, people are saying, you're contradicting yourself. Which is which? Because you say UK is okay, Uganda is okay, and there are pros and cons. So I keep saying that.
I know.
But for now, Uganda is outweighing in terms of peace and health. So in terms of my health, I'm a bit better. Not a bit better. I'm much better. Well, depends. I've gone and I keep saying that all the time. But the challenging bit I'm finding is so many challenging bits. Where do I start from? Okay, I'll start with the basic ones, maybe from the house. I going outside again. When I was little, we used to go outside to ease ourselves, so that is challenging. The shower without hot water is challenging.
I know.
But of course I have a bath. I have a bucket bath, no problem. The cooking is challenging, but because I know this is it, even if it's challenging, it's not disturbing me so much. I don't know how I can say that. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have to do it. It's okay. The only thing which disturbs, for example, like to go outside, so when it's raining and it's at night, hey, come Maria wants it. Please help. that is it. The other thing I find very challenging is the workmanship here. That I know I was born and bred in this. Sometimes people don't do what they're meant to do. And I find that very challenging because I'm so used to somebody telling me, this is your job.
Yeah.
These are job specs. Please do your work.
And you do your work.
And I get on and do my work. Because at the end of the day, if I've not done my work, I'm accountable. But I'm finding that that's not the case here. It's just like tell somebody something over and over and over again. And when you tell somebody to do this, and you smile with them, they think...
Yeah, they don't take
the
you
boundaries,
serious.
Yeah, they don't take you serious. The boundaries are broad. And I'm finding that challenging.
So people would love to know, why are you finding Uganda that? Guys, she has not been in Uganda. When did you leave Uganda?
I left Uganda in the 80s.
Oh, in the 80s?
Yes,
I was not born, guys.
Yeah, you see, these are my baby. Listen, hence the name Auntie Jackie's Diaries, because all the YouTubers that I found here are young YouTubers.
Yeah,
now, are there any older YouTubers? I've seen quite a few in UK. There's somebody in Wales who's older than myself. I've got a few in the UK, and actually even those who travel. But the ones I'm seeing in Uganda, I haven't seen any older YouTubers. So I'm the granny YouTuber in Uganda.
And that's a blessing to have a mother in Uganda. Like congrats, mom in Kenya.
There we are.
I pray you be like that one.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, mom.
Yeah.
So guys, you've heard she left Uganda in the 80s. Most of us were not born yet. So how was life in the UK? Would you like to give us a view on it?
UK life was okay. It was okay in the terms of that I finished my education there. I had my family there. I worked there, and I made a life there. And it was going well, quote unquote. It has its own challenges, and that's what I'm saying, pros and cons.
Yeah.
It has its own challenges until the end. Towards the end, I couldn't take the lifestyle of the UK anymore because it was affecting my health.
Affecting your health?
Yeah, essentially it was affecting my health. I was getting so stressed that I was becoming unwell, physically unwell. For some reason, I even if my head was hurting, I was always clear in what I wanted. I wasn't losing my mind and sort of thing. And I know that people can lose their mind like that.
Yeah.
But my health, my physical health, was being impacted upon so much that I ended up in hospital, and I couldn't cope anymore. And that's the reason I tell myself, go back home. Because from the time I went to UK and now, I would go back and forth. So I would be comparing, and I would be seeing people for example, people I was with in primary school, in secondary school. When I would come, I'm like, wow, there'll be leaps and bounds and doing so many things, having so many things, and their lifestyle compared to mine in the UK would be totally different. Because they seem to be less stressed and more at peace. But in the UK, sorry, it's the guys we're outside. And so I kept doing this because I'm like, what is this? Maybe it's a snake.
Just step on it.
No, I thought it was a snake.
Oh, just step on it like that. Yeah,
I thought it was a snake. Yeah.
Then you're better. You're good to go.
So yeah, my lifestyle was okay. I'm not going to say that all those years I was there was horrible. No. Yes, I'm good there. For example, I could have easily afford to take my child to the theme park, for example, which sometimes here I struggle with. Cinemas, which sometimes I struggle with if you want to go to cinema. So those are the things. But I know that if one comes here and they are
focused and you know what you want,
and they have got their regular income, those things I'm saying which are in the UK are
also
accessible here and you can have them. Yeah. Like I've said before, I'm like, it's okay. If really one wants to go and one has an opportunity to go, one has the job, you have accommodation, by all means go.
It's good.
But personally, if I have a relative of mine, if I have my niece, my nephew, my friend, and they have a job here and they're earning well, and they want to leave it and go abroad, I'll tell them no. Personally, I'll tell them no. If they ask me, oh, Auntie, can I go? I'll say no. You have your life here. It's okay. Stay.
Okay. What really made you think this is the right time for me to go back to Africa?
Honestly, it was the health. I was pushed. My health pushed me. My health pushed me to so much. I ended up in hospital, and it wasn't getting any better. And because at the time, so many things happened, and I ended up not having a home of my own. And because of that, I had to start getting a home. You know, when one has no home, you go through the system and they can help you with housing, or you rent privately. And I could rent privately, it was okay. But because I was getting unwell, each time I used to think, because I'm so unwell, I'm ill, I'm so unwell, yet I've got to pay the rent, which I could easily afford because I was working. It was making me more unwell. And because I was more unwell, I couldn't work properly. Because I couldn't work properly, I couldn't pay the rent properly. So it became a vicious circle. And the stress became so much. And actually even going to the homeless unit, for example, to go and ask for support with housing. You go through so many hurdles and they are not forthcoming and quick enough in helping. It was just too much.
Yeah, like I used to think, like if you spend in the UK more than 10 years, you get the citizenship. Do you happen to have UK citizenship?
Pass.
Invisible. So, yeah, like for.
But if you stay in the UK for so many years, you go through their system.
Yeah.
And I could go through the system. I'm not saying I can't go through the system. I can. But because I was getting unwell and I was physically in hospital, and I knew the reason I was unwell is because of what is happening, and knowing that I have to, and every time you needed to go to the offices to go through this process,
to increase stress.
It will increase stress, and you'd go there and they'll tell you things which you think, oh my goodness me, what again? What again? It was like on and on and on, and I could not see an end in the near foreseeable future. So I thought, let me go. And the moment I came back home, the stress went.
Yeah, comparing life in the UK and life in Uganda, which one is better a little bit?
It's a personal thing. There are some people in the UK who say, I'll never step foot in Uganda. Hey, Uganda Tinda basa.
They'll laugh at hey, hey. Before I go far, hope you still have your friends in the UK.
I do.
Because in most cases, when you come back, those friends tend to
shun you.
Yeah.
They are beautiful, beautiful friends. They
That's
know who
so good.
they
You're
are.
blessed.
Listen, they know who they are. They are always rooting for me. Oh, and I know I can't mention it. GJGO. W, they know themselves. So I have friends in the UK. Within the UK, like I was saying, things are much so they're streamlined. You know, hang on a minute. There are leaps and bounds above us. Their roads are easier. So driving to work and school is easier.
It's easier.
You can't go. Most people. I don't know anybody who's in the UK with no water. So you go in your house, you have water. You go in your house, you have electricity. You go in the house, you have your gas to cook. Now, they are not free. Oh, you pay for them.
I was almost telling you.
You pay for them, but they are there. But here as well, my gas, my water, my electricity is not free. But the difference is, if I don't have those three things, I can still live in my house.
You can improvise.
Yes. If I don't have my gas, I can still sleep. I don't have to die with the winter.
Yeah.
You know. If I don't have water, I've got the other outdoor facility.
Yeah.
So that is the difference. And I like the fact that I can be. I can go in the house which is not finished and sleep in there, and nobody's going to come and tell me, hey, Lugam get you.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
nobody's going to come and tell me that. So I like that. I like the fact that I can wake up in the morning, and if we have no gas, we have no charcoal, when we go home, I'll show you what we got. Actually, you can look at here. You see these things here. Let me show you. This one here. This is from, cassava.
Yeah.
The beets which were here, they're all home, drying.
So now you have like sauce for the next.
Confide they go quickly, but at least they are there. So once the charcoal is finished, it's okay. But in the UK, if I have no gas and I have no electricity, how am I going to eat? You know.
Or electricity for you to get a meal.
No.
What she has just showed you, those are cassava stems. You dry them and use them on the 3 stones. I'll try to leave a picture up here.
I'll take out my kitchen.
You also have that kitchen, yeah.
I'll take out my kitchen. She can see it.
Definitely. So, by the way, I think we are blessed to be African. I always encourage people out there. If you're out there and it's not working for you, please come back home.
Yes.
Come back home. If you're out there and you feel like your health is not doing well, you know, sometimes you get stressed with work and you feel like I have to die working. They say no one sent you for money, my dear ones. Health first.
Man is good though.
Man is good and sweet. Man is good and sweet, yeah.
Man is good though, because money makes the world go round.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, what I'll think to myself, I'm going to be working because I could get the job. I'm not saying I couldn't get the job. I could get the job. I could get the job. But I was unwell, physically unwell. And I knew what was causing me the stress, and I couldn't see the end. Let me go.
And you know, sometimes mental health matters most.
Totally. And I thought myself, let me go. At least and I knew I was going to come and start afresh. I knew that, but I was prepared.
You're prepared for it.
I was prepared for it. What I wanted to do is make sure that my son is in school, and I knew another difference. You're asking me. I have to pay school fees. I
know. Like, how was starting afresh, that trauma? I know, because like right now, me, I can start afresh and I'm okay because this is my time right now to start afresh. So at your age, how did you find that?
When the shame went, and the moment the shame went, I was able to start afresh.
Yeah.
The moment the shame went, I was able to start afresh because I thought myself, you know what? Tinorandis. Tinorandas. Hata I'm going to go and continue. They can talk, but at the end of the day, they could kufa.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking what people think. I said no.
Did you?
I have a baby. I have my I have my precious son. I'm like,
yeah.
And I knew that coming here, I would not be homeless. And even if I would be living with people, my relatives, because I haven't lived with them at my age, I haven't lived with anybody for long at my age, but I didn't see them chasing me away. So when I came, I was staying with my sister. She didn't even want me to come. She said, Jackie, I said, patience now changed. So my sister, I'm going. My sister, I'm going. So I've got 2 patients, my cousin, my niece and my sister. But yeah, I said, I'm going. So in a way, I knew that I could go and stay with them. So once that went, it was okay to start afresh. It was okay. And sometimes I'm there when I'm there busy doing this. I don't remember the years. I say, you know, I forget about my age. I'm busy doing things.
Yeah, I know. And by the way, YouTube can make you think you're even young. You forget about your worries when reading comments. So that's why I always tell my people to always leave sweet comments, because you may leave some bad comments when I'm also going through a heartbreak or something traumatizing me. And when you leave a bad comment, I feel like, oh, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But then if you leave a sweet comment, you give us courage.
Encouragement, yeah.
So Auntie Jackie, why do you think people are always ashamed to start over and to come back home?
My daughter, but can you imagine if you imagine yourself, you've worked for all those years, your peers are up there, and for you, you're down all of a sudden, like hot potato pop, you're down.
But what if you work and save and come back, or when out there you're just extravagant?
Not really. And people can come and save. I think what it is when things fall apart. When they fall apart, people sometimes think, oh my goodness me. And of course, there's always could I, you know, and it is there. And maybe, you know, maybe it could have been different.
If I knew, it comes after.
Yeah, but maybe it could have been different. But at least once one finds themselves in the situation they're in, what's the solution? When you're down, what do you want to keep going down? 6 foot under. So when you're down, please look up. And that's the thing I did. I'm like, I'm down, let me look up.
And some people would rather be homeless abroad or outside than coming back home. Can you give them a word?
Honestly, if somebody is anywhere abroad and they're struggling, they can't make it, they're able to come back home. And if it's failed, because I know some people personally who can make it back here because maybe they have got relatives and they're not that bad off. I think maybe it's better come back home. Now, at times within those countries, people get support. When it's not working, when you have no house, you get support. So some of them, they are getting that support and it's sustaining them. And they're thinking, if I go to Uganda, and I have no job and I have no savings, how am I going to survive? Let me stay here and have the support. Or not even Uganda, if I leave, wherever I am.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that support and you have something you can come back to in Africa, a relative, or you're able to start again, come. Come. It will be difficult, and we mustn't think that this is going to be a bed of roses. And I've always said Uganda is not a bed of roses.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, honestly, it's not a bed of roses. But within the space we are living, and people like who are in my position, like people who are like me, this is peaceful. You have the peace. You know, because people say, oh, there's so much corruption, there's so much this in Uganda, but so is even UK.
Even everywhere.
Even UK is not a bed of roses, you people.
Yeah.
There are so many things, my people. You know what I mean, or you know what I'm talking about. There are so many things which are there, which you think, oh my goodness me. And to me, there's always this sense when I was there, that I don't belong. I don't understand why.
Oh, you felt like you don't belong there.
No, I always felt like. Like one day, I'll give you a story. One day, I went and somebody asked me, oh, where do you come from? And maybe I thought they're asking me, where am I living?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I live in this place. She goes, no, I meant to. I'm like, and I don't know how the conversation went. And instead of saying that I'm living here, goes, you know, I said I'm living in this place. Goes, you can never be English. I was like, wow.
Wow.
So
that was racism.
It was, but it wasn't all the time. It was just but I'm just giving you an example. So when he said that, I was like, oh, thank you.
I'm African.
Thank you. I said, yes. I said, you're right. I said, I'm from Kabari. I'm Ugandan from Kabari.
That was good.
And I said, but that, to me, that gave me
a wake up.
Yeah, wake up call. Like, yeah, because sometimes I would forget it, but that gave me a wake up call. So from that day onwards, I think to myself, you know what? Yes, maybe I had started forgetting. You know, no one they told me. But yeah, so to me that day, it made me not realize, but maybe remember again. Hang on a minute. Yeah. I think I started forgetting because why would it make me remember? Yeah, I started forgetting. So I never felt fully at home. Never.
So at any point in the UK, were you once like discriminated because of color?
It's always there.
Because you always watch people like racism on internet. Does it really happen?
It happens. But if I had to go in any country, anywhere in the world, I would go back to Britain. Because their racism is not compared to anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a bit more lenient to us.
Do you have any other word? Last word, last remark. I'd love to give my people.
Last word, really, I don't know, nothing much to say that if you're able to come back home and you want, the sooner the better. If you're planning to come back home and you haven't set up something, please do. Even if it's a small thing that will bring you income, even a kazigo, a small thing to give you income when you're here in retirement. Because I'm talking because of the retirement.
Yeah.
People who are almost towards their retirement age. The younger ones, set up now, do small. So by the time you reach our age, even if somebody goes and takes something from you, they won't take everything. They won't take everything because you have so many more aside. Yeah, because if you wait until later, if something happens, everything is lost. Whereas if you start now, like the young ones, you have something in the back, like they say.
Yeah, we have started early. Just support us.
Yes.
Continue liking this video. Basically, I'll end this video from here. I remain Shamie Vlog UG. Kindly leave a sweet comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to check her out.
Auntie Jackie's Diaries.
Auntie Jackie's Diaries.
Thanks for watching. Blessings.
Blessings. Bye-bye.
Bye.